Hello, my lovelies. This is going to be a weekly reading for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Cancer for the week of January 3rd through January 9th. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you, but I ask that you do take the messages that does resonate and leave the rest behind. Also, be sure to check out your moon and rising signs as well if you find that there are no messages in this video for you. Okay, we are going to look at the general energies for you for this upcoming week, looking at your overall energy, the challenge of the week, as well as advice from your beautiful angels, guides, and ancestors. And I will also clarify and pull a couple of oracle cards at the end. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors, for the collective sign of Cancer. Please guide this reading and show me what their overall energy will be for this upcoming week. Overall energy for Cancers, please. Overall energy for Cancer. All right, so we have the Eight of Swords as your overall energy, Cancer. So some of you are in your head about something. Let's see what is the challenge of the week for our lovely Cancers. Challenge for this week, please guide me and show me clearly, beautiful angels, guides, and ancestors. Challenge of the week for Cancer. All right, and we have the Nine of Cups in your challenge position. And what advice do you have for Cancers? Please guide this reading and show me clearly what advice do you have for them for this week. Advice. What advice do you have for them? Please guide this reading and show me clearly, beautiful angels, guides, and ancestors. And we have the Four of Pentacles as the advice from Spirit. Okay, card at the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups, which is usually walking away from something, Cancer. Okay, so let's take a look at your cards. We have the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like this week some of you are in your head about what is going to bring you happiness. All right, you are in your head this week about what is going to bring you fulfillment, what is going to bring you contentment. Okay, not necessarily appreciating and valuing what it is that you have around you at the moment. Okay, because you do have the Nine of Cups in the challenge position. Okay, so overall energy is Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is all about feeling restricted. Okay, feeling as you can see from the card, feeling caged in. All right, and it's usually negative thoughts, negative thinking, a negative way of being, because when you have negative thoughts, you also manifest negative energy, which creates a negative reality around yourself. All right, so this is something you're going to have to be mindful of in this week, Cancer. Okay, because if you look even closely at the card, you can see that this angel is not caged in. The lid is partially open, meaning that you can escape from this illusion of being mentally trapped. All right, and I feel like this mental anxiety or anguish is all in regards to your happiness. Okay, feeling like you are not at that happy point, or maybe even feeling like you cannot attain that happy point of life. Nine of Cups is all about, everything being grand, everything being great, having this wish fulfillment, things are in accordance to plan, how you wanted them to be, how you want them to exist. Okay. And I feel like you are not finding that. Okay. This week you are feeling like either it's not attainable, okay, because you're in your head, or you're just not appreciating the qualities that you have at this moment, okay, because you're too busy being stuck in your head. You're not appreciating the finer things that you should be grateful for and appreciative at this point in time in your life, okay, Cancers. But if it is more that you seek, more that you want, okay, the advice from Spirit is the Four of Pentacles, okay? And for me, the Four of Pentacles is all about investing in self, okay? Four of Pentacles, she's normally a saver, okay? She builds up her empire, and she's conscious of her spending habits. She's conscious of all those things that could possibly take away from what she has invested in. Okay, so she kind of has like the scarcity mindset. All right, but I also feel like this Four of Pentacles being here is Spirit telling you to invest in yourself. All right, so if it's happiness that you want to attain, if it's happiness that you are seeking, the thing is going to be for you to get out of your head, okay, in this week and moving forward, Cancer, so that you can see the potential and possibilities that can come if you invest in self. All right, invest in self. That's going to allow you to attain what true happiness is, as it is considered by you, okay, what you consider to be your true happiness. All right, so I also feel like that with that Four of Pentacles there is telling you to look within. All right, looking within and not necessarily depend on material success. Okay, not necessarily depend on materials to bring you happiness. All right, I feel like that could be a message for some of you too. But let's go ahead and clarify. Thank you, beautiful angels, guys, ancestors. Can you please clarify this Eight of Swords for me in the position of the overall energy for the week for Cancer? Why is this Eight of Swords here? And usually too with the Eight of Swords is all about self-imposed restrictions, okay? As you can see, this angel here is clearly able to get out, but because of this mindset of feeling victimized, he doesn't take a moment to realize the true surrounding circumstances. All right, so he's really imposing this imprisonment on himself, because if he truly invested in self, he'd be able to wake up and realize that he could be free. All right, so definitely this is you keeping yourself in that mindset, Cancer, but you do have the ability to be free. Okay, and Three of Cups, okay, it's clarifying the Eight of Swords. And the Three of Cups is all about celebrations, okay, with family, friends, this moment of blissfulness, this moment of happiness, okay? So you could be restricting yourself from that this week, so restricting yourself from the support, okay, of others, because you're too caught in your head, so you're not necessarily recognizing the love and support that you have around you, okay, because maybe you are just considering self at this moment, okay, but I feel like there are others around you who can uplift you and who can be a good source of positivity for you to kind of help you see what it is, or beyond the veil that may be covering your eyes right now. Okay, now let us clarify the Nine of Cups and the position of the challenge for the week. Yeah, I feel like you are not, your mindset is that you don't have enough and that you want to acquire more. Okay, with this Nine of Cups being in the challenge position. It's more that you seek, it's more that you want, but I feel like Spirit is telling you to really focus and invest time in self first before you can gain the material aspect of what you consider or possibly consider worthiness, okay, for you. Please clarify the Nine of Cups for me, please, in the position of the challenge for the week. Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, so feeling like you definitely don't have the mental clarity. There's some type of blockage. Like, I feel like you want more, you want this contentment, you want this happiness, but there's some type of blockage to help that's preventing you from having that mental clarity, okay? That's allowing you to see the truth, to see things for what they are, and being able to work with them rather than against them, okay? But I feel like this is a space that you are keeping yourself in, Cancer. All right, it's not a space that anyone else is putting around you. It's a space that you're putting around yourself, okay? And it's blocking your ability to see how it is that you can attain this, okay? And I feel like it's going to start with self, okay? With this Four of Pentacles here, it's going to start with self. You can't gain the material and what comes with success, especially in a material aspect, if you don't. I feel like Spirit is saying have yourself together internally, inside. All right, because that too is part of your blockage. That's too you part of you not being able to see things through clearly. So I really feel like you this week, you're going to have to hone in on releasing yourself from this mental anxiety or this mental anguish of not feeling good enough or not feeling something is not attainable. Shake it off. I feel like that's going to be the thing for you, to just shake it off this week. Surround yourself with loved ones, with friends and families who can be a good support group to you, who can be motivational to you, who can be uplifting to you, for you to be able to see the value in self. All right, so then let us clarify the Four of Pentacles in the position of the advice from Spirit. Beautiful angels, guides, ancestors for Cancer. Clarify the Four of Pentacles for me, please. Why is the Four of Pentacles here in the position of advice? Yeah, so definitely like you feeling like you don't have the answers. Seeking the answers but not having them. Like wanting this success, okay? Wanting this happiness but not knowing how to obtain it, okay? But I think it's you're gonna have to shake off that mental blockage, all right? So we have the Page of Pentacles to clarify the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is, invest in self to have this fresh start. All right. The Page of Pentacles is all about new opportunities. He's grounded. Okay. So he's going to be careful in his approach. He's going to seek balance in his approach. All right. As you can see here, how he balances. Oh, I think my camera's shaking. He balances on one leg here, okay, holding this pentacle, okay? So he's going to be balanced in a sense to where he understands the true value of self and what it is that he's seeking and what it is that he's trying to obtain, all right? So I feel like this is Spirit saying for you to not only ground yourself, but to invest in yourself first and foremost, Cancers. All right, and Eight of Swords again at the bottom of the deck. All right, so investing in your true value, in your true self, okay, and not really being or allowing yourself to be restricted, okay? Because if you look in this card here, the Eight of Swords, there's the true self, and then there's the bonded self. All right, so if she's looking in the mirror, she feels bonded, like she's like bandaged or bondage. I don't even know which word to use, but in actuality, the true self is not, okay? She's free. So it's just the illusion of how she sees herself that she needs to break free from. And I feel like that's what it is that you all need to do. Break free from that illusion of how you see yourself and focus more on investing on the true self so that your light can shine, okay? Now we are going to pull some oracle cards for you guys to see if we can confirm and validate this reading. So thank you, beautiful angels, guides, and ancestors for Cancer. Please provide me with some oracle messages for the lovely Cancers as it relates to this reading and these messages. Okay. Messages for Cancer, please. Messages for the lovely Cancers. All right, so we have chop wood. All right, and really quickly, I'm just going to see exactly what chop wood says because I don't get that card too often. So we're going to read the full definition for it. Okay, so it says, chop wood. There are times when the big dream is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple chores in your life. Consider why pruning a tree is the forerunner of delighting in the beautiful blooms when it is in full blossom. So yeah, I feel like just from reading that a little bit, this is validating or confirming this Four of Pentacles, where I feel like it's saying investing yourself first, because you have to make yourself right before you are ready to receive, you know, the abundance that you are seeking, or the full out contentment that you are seeking. I feel like it starts with yourself. But let's continue. The mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering the soil, and then leaving it to be, to let nature take its course, is an important step in manifestation. Taking your attention away from your goal brings you into a state of receptivity. Yeah, so maybe you're seeking this too much, okay? You want this so bad that, you know, you're not focused on yourself, and that should be the first and foremost, okay, thing for you guys. It's to focus on yourself, okay? This is the deeper purpose for releasing attachment. So if you're attached to material things and you feel like that's what brings you happiness, Cancer, I feel like this is the moment for you to realize and set yourself free from those set of beliefs, okay? And it says, when you engage in everyday tasks in a meditative, contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your aha moments, which brings you even closer to what you seek. Yeah. So again, this is you really starting with self, okay? Nurturing and investing in self first, and realizing that the materials will come to follow. All right, so thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Can we have 2 more messages for Cancer, please? 2 more messages for the lovely Cancers. All right, so we have not for you, number 6. And I feel like this is saying that it's not for you yet. So everything that you seek and you want, especially if it is material related, I feel like Spirit is saying it's not time, because you have to invest in yourself first. All right. So you might be like really stressing yourself out, wanting to, I feel like you like skip steps. Okay. You just want to just obtain all of this fruitfulness and abundance, but you want to skip steps to get there, and you don't want to do the required work with the self that's going to, when you get it, allow you to appreciate it more. Okay. One more oracle message, please, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors, for my lovely Cancers. One more oracle message, please. Okay, and we have number 13. Okay, which reduces to another 4, which is fork in the road. Yeah, so not knowing which way to choose, okay, Cancer, having that moment where you just are indecisive and not knowing. All right, but that's part of the mental stagnation, I feel like, okay? And I feel like once you allow yourself the time to invest in self, then comes the clarity. Okay, then comes the clarity that you are going to be seeking, that's going to not only allow for you to break free of that mental entrapment, but it allow for you to come up with ways and ideas and things that's to bring in the wish fulfillment that you are so seeking. All right, so the goal for you this week, Cancer, is going to break free of those mental chains and strings. Okay, look at the bigger picture, realizing that it all starts with you, okay, before anything else can follow, before any of the material gains, before any of the anything that you just seek that you feel like you want it right away. Okay, I feel like it's not for you at this moment, because you have to see the bigger picture, which is it all starts within. All right, my lovely Cancers, that is your weekly reading. I really hope you appreciated it. If so, please hit the like button, as well as to subscribe. Until next time, my lovelies, have a great week and take care. Bye-bye.